The first thing we noticed about the Topwit glass electric tea kettle T630 was its 2-liter capacity. But what about its boiling speed? Welcome to our Shouldit Kettle series. What is up everyone, I'm Alan, and in this episode of our Shouldit Kettle series, we bought the Topwit glass electric tea kettle T630 on Amazon for $22.99, a highly affordable price. Its larger than usual capacity stands out, but our first test run revealed a problem. So, to see if it's good or not, let's give it a thorough testing. How we test. So, how do you pick a truly worthwhile electric kettle? To find out, we developed a set of tests focused on performance, design, and usability, applying them consistently to every kettle. This approach helps us provide accurate ratings and rankings fairly across all products. Feel free to look up how Shouldit test electric kettles for the details on how we did the testing and rating for this series. Quick look. The Topwit is 8.5 inches in length, 5.9 inches in width, 9.3 inches in height, and 2.3 pounds in weight with a 2-liter capacity. Priced at around $23, it comes with a 90-day limited warranty that you need to activate via email within 50 days of purchase. The kettle operates at 1000 watt with a 22.8-inch round power cord and a 3-prong plug. We chose the color white for variety, but it's no different from the black one. The brand also has a number of other glass or stainless steel models, all with a tea infuser that we might test in the future. Now, on to the test. Performance. For the common electric kettles, not goosenecks like this one, we evaluate the time they take to boil 1.5 liters of water, a middle ground of their capacity. The Topwit took 8 minutes and 54 seconds to bring 1.5 liters of room temperature water, 80 degrees, to boiling point, 212 degrees Fahrenheit. This was an exceedingly slow result, earning only a score of 6 out of 10. This brings the question of how long it's going to take to boil the kettle's maximum 2 liters of water, especially considering the kettle's 1000 watts of power. We used a power meter to measure the Topwit's total energy consumption to bring 1.5 liters of room temperature water to a rolling boil. As you can see from the readings, the current voltage of the kettle is 112 volts with a 8.8 amp current, resulting in an actual power of 997 watts. And the number that we care about is this one, 150 watts per hour, which was our standard for an 8 out of 10 score. The Topwit is our most quiet kettle to date, both in terms of our experience and in terms of numbers. As it starts, the noise level slowly rises to around 45 decibels before peaking at 64.1 decibels during the rolling simmer phase when there's most cavitation, which lasts for a couple of minutes. According to our data and the CDC recommended of 80 decibels, this result earned the kettle a near perfect 9.6 out of 10. The glass carafe of the Topwit doesn't have the best property for heat retention. The kettle also doesn't have the keep warm feature. As a result, after 5 minutes, the temperature dropped from 212 to 202 degrees Fahrenheit. Compared to other kettles, this was worthy of a 7 out of 10. The overall score for our 4 performance tests is 7.2 out of 10. By the way, if you're watching this review, chances are you care about hand-measured specs and product prices. So, head over to our website, Shouldit.com, where you can sign up for free access to all that information. It's also the best way to support us, so thank you. Design. The Topwit carafe is made of glass with a 2-liter capacity, holding just over 8 cups. It has water level markings in the middle and a wide 4.5-inch lid opening. The spout is uniquely shaped from the glass itself, with a plastic hold filter attached to the lid. Unfortunately, this filter doesn't effectively handle lime scale, only restricting water flow like the Design DZ380. As with many cordless kettles, the heating element is at the bottom surrounded by a blue LED ring. The PVA-free plastic handle is cool touch and feels comfortable, though it lacks ergonomic or anti-slip features. The power switch is located on the handle, a design difference from most kettles. The hinge lid opens to 80 degrees, though it uses a clip lock instead of a push button. The inside of the lid is stainless steel, so no plastic touches your water. However, only the clip is cool touch, so caution is needed. Despite lacking a silicone band, the lid still seals tightly. The kettle sits on a sturdy 360 swivel base, but unlike most modern kettles, it lacks cord storage and anti-slip rubber pads. Design 7.4 out of 10. Usability. The Topwit has a basic one-touch switch on its handle. With no digital display or temperature control, it lacks an indicator light in the switch or on the body, but the carafe has a blue LED ring to show when it's running. Like most kettles, it features automatic shutoff at 100 degrees Celsius and boil-dry protection if there's no water. The clip lock lid isn't the easiest to open, but it's positioned safely on top. Despite its large capacity, the carafe is lightweight, and the handle felt sturdy even when full. The 4.5-inch wide lid opening makes filling easy, with water level markings in the middle for clear viewing. The first boil had no odd odors, signaling good quality materials. Pouring was smooth, thanks to the well-designed angle. The power base is firm with no wobble, though it lacks cord storage. Cleaning is simple and should be done weekly, especially since there's no limescale filter. The large lid opening allows easy access for wiping the interior. Usability 7.3 out of 10. Verdict? The Topwit T630 has the largest capacity we've seen in an electric kettle while remaining lighter than most. However, it doesn't have the fastest boiling speed. Far from it. It could also use a proper limescale filter so that we don't need to descale it as frequently. On the bright side, it has the most quiet boiling phase out of all the electric kettles we've tested. It doesn't consume a lot of energy and has adequate heat retention. Overall score 6.7 out of 10. And there you have it, our review of the Topwit electric kettle T630. If you're interested in the kettle, there's an Amazon link in the description below. For the choices, you can look up our Shouldit Kettle series. If you enjoyed the video, please comment and consider like and subscribe so that you won't miss our future uploads. Any support from you is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching Shouldit, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!